PG.
And it's PJ.
And we decided to stay here in Dallas and show our faces again, Pete.
Yeah, we got to be careful. We're going to get tarred and feathered and chased out of town soon.
Yeah. Well, it's just, it's our weakness is a night game in Dallas, it seems. So,
Yeah.
We've had a couple real bad double-digit blowout games. We'll tell you about that last one in just a moment. This game here, we're going to be facing off against a team we see twice a year. The other, in the other conference, it's the Tacoma Herbisaurs. No, it's in our conference.
Yeah, they're just in a Western Division, so they're in a different division.
So we'll play out there in Tacoma, but right now they're coming down to visit us here in Dallas, so we're hoping to take them down the peg. But there's some names on here that we know well that are. Now these guys, like you're saying, we'll check the stats or their status in just a minute because there's a few games to call. But we've seen these guys in the past, and with our time in Phoenix, we kind of came even-handed on them, I think. But you got names like Fiona Clark, Grunt Manley. These people could do damage to you. There's a few names of note, new ones. What was it? I think it's Herbert Hackman came here, I think, from the Moon Stars. Who else was I talking about? Lucy Finnegan's came here, I think, from the Moon Stars. Libby Doe from the Moon Stars. Lucy Finnegan's. No, okay. Madoka Hayata came from St. Louis. Yo Yamamoto from out there in Baltimore, I believe. So yeah, a lot of big names to help them out. And then you've always got names, like Olaf Slakoff and Jem Qualita. What can you say?
Yeah. They're a good team. They've always been a good team. Seem to have one or two pieces missing, but they've always been a tough team to play.
Speaking of tough teams to play, that's a good segue, Pete. Our last performance, or what you call performance, if you can. It started off early, top of the first. Buck Swiner against Bo Reliable. So yeah, first before this even started, we lose our pitcher, Lad Bradwick, on the first batter. Gets a few pitches in, gets taken out. So we got to bring in Bo Reliable in the top of the first inning, which really messed with our lineup. We're going to see how we can survive that. But Swiner versus Reliable. It's a center field 2-run RBI, and that's a theme you'll see, center field RBI. The top of the next inning, Fred Bobbitt, shallow, center field RBI. And then in the top of the third, this is kind of where they all blow it out. Top of the third, Stallion Johnson gets an RBI, making it 3-0. Still same side, Ellie Finder, center field RBI, making it 4-0. And then after Alley in the top of the third, still Nacho Crisp versus Kington Black. And it's a center field RBI, making it 5-0. And behind that, still the top of the third, Darcy Hicks, a center field double RBI, making it 7-0. Getting 2 runs there. Top of the third, behind that, Buck Swiner, center field 3-run home run, making it 10-0. 10-0 in the top of the third.
Yeah, losing Lad Bradwick in the first inning really crushed. I think it crushed. It put us on our heels, first of all, especially with a kind of depleted bullpen. But I think it also deflated the team. There was a lot of poor defense. There was, like you say, a lot of it just was poor baseball all the way around. And like I say, I think it really stems from that, losing your starting pitcher on the first batter of the game. Bradwick in his last appearance was stellar, just kind of shut down guys, and to lose him, like I say, in the first inning, that's a blow that any team would struggle to get over,
Yep, and we struggled. We continued the struggle. The top of the fifth inning, Hieronymus Jackson versus Leyland Bull, a left field RBI, putting up 11-0, and we still couldn't answer. The top of the next inning, top of the sixth, it's Bobbitt this time versus Testa. And Bobbitt gets a right field double, 2 RBI. Again, making it 13-0. Till finally the bottom of the sixth, the Ramblers decide to answer with a little bit of help from Spray Bellamy versus Rhiannon Cannon. Bellamy gets this center field 2-run home run, make it a 13-2. It was kind of moot at this point, but Spray Bellamy's always someone who can put it over.
Yeah, he can, and as you said, it was moot by that point, and that's another thing that's got you scratching your head is where is this team's offense? It doesn't seem to show up until the 6th, 7th, 8th inning. Well, 7th, 6th or 7th inning. It's like, why aren't you guys scoring earlier? Why do you have to wait till you're down 10-0 before you start hitting solo home runs? It's like,
right.
like, come on.
Well,
so it makes it difficult.
Yeah. Top of the 7th, Jack Lambert gets a right field home run, putting them ahead 14-2. They weren't even done yet. I know Lambert struck out to end that last game before, and he gets back at us by getting this home run here. It was definitely a lot of long balls late game here, and after Lambert's going to sit down, it's going to be the bottom of the 8th inning. When we get another one back, our friend Corbin Huerta is going to step to the plate, and he's going to crack out a 3-run home run, make it a 14-5, and that'd be as close as it gets. After Huerta makes his way around and gets all the cheers. And Corbin Huerta, again, another big performer, but the bottom of the game closes out the bottom of the 9th when Hector Clemens is up versus Charlie Best. Pete said he's not even trying, gets the ground out to first base, and it's a tough loss.
It's a horrible loss, and like Tommy said, since we were looking forward to coming home, we've played 2 night games and we've gotten blown out in both of them. 2 of our last 3 games, all 3 of them at home. 2 of the last 3 we've gotten blown out. So this team is a good team, but now we have to face the reality of the new day, which is, like Tom said, toward the end of the game, we ran every pitcher we had out onto the pitcher's mound.
Yeah.
Everybody's gassed. Everybody's tired. Of course, with the exception of Mitch Berry, who'll be starting today. We really need him to go late innings and hopefully give that bullpen a chance to actually take as much of a game off as possible to try and get back into shape.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a kind of a pitcher's management game today, because we really don't want to have the revolving door of pitchers like we had to have in the last game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get
we also lost. Didn't we lose somebody? We lost we lost Lad Bradwick, but didn't we lose a second pitcher as well?
No, I think somebody injured themselves in the field. I think we got an injury in the field. Somebody.
Kip Paul got injured on a defensive play, but I thought it was like either Bore Reliable or
no. They lost 2 pitchers. We lost. It was a terribly.
Okay.
3 injuries. 3 pitchers got taken out by a comebacker. It's a dangerous sport. Hockey's got nothing on this.
Yeah. If somebody tries to tell you baseball's not a dangerous sport, you spit right in their eye.
yeah. They had a full triage going on out there in the dugout. Anyway, all right. It was 8 other games to tell you about. Starting off with the Baltimore Jacks at the Chicago Crocs. Pete, give us that score.
All right, so the Jacks travel to take on Crocodiles. Jacks out to an early lead. Crocs try to make it a game, but the Jacks are going to win at 8-5.
Wide loads all the way out in San Diego with the Moonstars. Close game, back and forth. Oh, right up to the end, 8-6 Moonstars.
Wax Bills travel to take on the Bee-Wolves. It's a back and forth battle. Ultimately, it's going to be the Bee-Wolves that win at 6-4.
Busters and Swordfish, I didn't catch the score.
Grapplers taking on the Overdogs. Grapplers are going to win that one 4-2.
Yeah, the buzzer was so fast. Heaters at the Sirloins, and the Heaters win it, of course, 7-5.
Sawteeth taking on the Nemesis. It's back and forth. A good game going on out there in Hawaii, and it's going to wind up being the Sawteeth 8-5 in the end.
Wildcats at the Jacks in Baltimore, and the Jacks take them 7-6 barely.
Holy cow, it came back on that one, huh? Like a bad taco. Came back on them. Over there in the Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Jacks with a record of 9-1. Holy cow.
Yeah.
They got a 900% winning percentage and a plus 35 run differential. They sit atop the Eastern with a comfortable 3.5 game lead over the second place Swordfish with a record of 5-4 and a plus 6 run differential. But again, that 3.5 game back behind the Jacks.
Oh, man. Our Ramblers are still in first place, still with a winning record. We're 5-4 with a negative 9 run differential because of those 2 horrible games. But we still have a game lead ahead of those Moose that just trounced us in their last game, who are 4-5.
Yeah, but we split with the Moose. So we took the first one, we lost the second one. We're going to face them 4 times this season, so we've got 2 more in Detroit. Down in the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 7-3 and a plus 25, trying to mirror the Jacks a little bit. They have a 2.5 game lead over the second place Herbisaurs, who are playing tonight. Herbisaurs with a losing record of 4 wins, 5 losses. They are 2.5 games out of first place, and they have a negative 7 run differential.
Yeah, look at those nemesis at 1-8. Ugh.
Yeah.
In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, last year's champs Montreal Wax Bills are tied for first place with two other teams, the Tampa Bay Grapplers and the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters. It's Canada and Florida all locked up in winning records at 5-4. Wax Bills have a plus 24 run differential. They all have a 2-game lead ahead of the New York Wild Pigs, who are 3-6.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a 9-win, 1 record. That's going to be the Jackson Heaters.
Yeah.
The Heaters with 9 wins, 1 loss, plus 16 run differential. Again, that's the 900% winning percentage. They have a 2.5-game lead over the Hot Corners, who have a record of 6 wins, 3 losses, and a plus 14 run differential. Finally,
the Pacific Division, those Arizona Beewolves doing well. 6-3 record of plus 10. Way to go, Arizona. They've got a 1-game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who also have a winning record at 5-4. That brings us to this game here. It's a regular season game 10 of 38. At the halfway mark in this game, we're a quarter of the way through the season, Pete.
Yeah. So
it's the 4-5 Herbisaurs against the 5-4 Ramblers. The Herbisaurs are extreme speed demons. They're hoping to beat us and even their record of 5 apiece, which would also even ours at 5 apiece. And they're going to put Dick Lucas on the mound as their starter. He's known mostly for his very good junk, better than average accuracy, and pretty darn good velocity. He gets ahead, but he's also a wild thing, so we'll have to get on that thing. He's got an 0-1 record with a 3.86 ERA and a 1.20 whip, so it's no pushover.
No, that's, and backing him up, you've got a bunch of locked-in players. Tommy Manning out there in center field is locked in. She's got good power. She's got about average ability to connect and very good speed on the base pass, hitting 235 with a home run. Grunt Manley, the first baseman, also locked in with better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and good speed on the base pass, hitting 294 with 2 home runs. And then Stokes, the second baseman, also locked in. Very good speed, very good fielder with a better than average arm, hitting 344 with no home runs.
All right, we're going to put our left-hander on the mound, Mitch Berry, second string pitcher, known mostly for his great accuracy. He's locked in, so he's better at everything, better than average junk, and a little better than average velocity too. He's also a rally stopper. He's got a 1-0 record of 3.86 ERA, which is the same as Dick Lucas, and a 1.29 whip, and he's going to try and stay in this thing and get through these batters quickly to really help dig us out of a hole. Yeah,
we're going to have to try and keep the pitch count low so he can go deep into the game. Backing him up, Swindle Heath, the left fielder with better than average power, good ability to connect, and average speed on the base pass, hitting 303 with 2 home runs. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman with good power, good ability to connect, better than average speed on the base pass, hitting 371 with 3 home runs. And then Corbin Hirta, the center fielder with good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, hitting 474 with 3 home runs.
Wow. We're going to get the lineup for the assistant coach. Looks like this. Starting things off at batting first and at the DH. The DH starting bat first. The locked in Enoch Q. Good choice there. He's locked in and he's got good stuff. Swindle Heath out in left field, batting second, batting third, Spray Bellamy at third base. The cleanup is Corbin Huerta out in center field. Behind him, Evan Montez batting fifth and playing second base. No McLean at shortstop, batting sixth, batting seventh. Buck Daniel going to be out in right field in place of... Oh, wait, no, he'll be in right field. Johnny Contreras is going to be at first base, batting eighth. Instead of Hector Clements, John Contreras mostly there all the time. Maximiliano Blanc's going to catch, right? We don't want to give it to... Ken Bernal's tense. Okay. And then Mitch Berry is going to climb the mound and throw the forefinger and the 2-finger, mix it up with the curveball and changeup. I like that repertoire, Pete. Why don't you give us the lineup for those Tacoma Herbisaurs and squeeze that in as quick as you can?
I'll try. Madoka Hayata, the shortstop, leading off, batting first. Manning, the center fielder, who's locked in, batting second. Herbert Hackman is the designated hitter. He'll be batting third. Grunt Manley, the first baseman, batting fourth and is locked in. Henry Hamster, the third baseman, batting fifth. Enriquez out there in right field, batting sixth. Sandoval, the left fielder, is batting seventh. Stokes at second base, batting eighth. And then batting ninth, Fiona Clark, the catcher. And Lucas is going to be taking the bump for the Herbisaurs.
Yeah.
Is electric here.
There you go. It's one for the record books, folks, as the Ramblers and the Herbisaurs meet up at home plate. Madoka Hayata Adeline Manning and Herbert Hackman going to get a first look at Mitch Berry, who's taking the bump with that 3.86 ERA. Had a wonderful outing last time. Let's hope he can repeat it here.
Yeah, the sun shines, we got a chance.
Yeah, we do good in this daytime, that's for sure. Madoka Hayata, the shortstop, is neutral and fit. She's batting .267, no home runs and no RBIs, and I'm pitching already.
And like we said, she's a transplant from the St. Louis Sirloins, is Hayata. Got picked up by the Herbisaurs, and now she's playing for Tacoma.
Oh, that's inside.
First pitch misses inside, ball one. This game's underway on a lovely afternoon here in Dallas, Texas, hoping to turn things around against this team. That's on the ground. Noah McLean's going to run over on his way to second, pick it up, throw it to first. 2 pitches, 1 out. Good pacing, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Adeline Manning, center fielder, is going to come in now. She's hitting .235 on the season with 1 long ball, 4 RBI. She's a big power hitter and locked in. So we got to be careful. Puck's that up there with us. Catch that, kid. That's D. Reich, 0-1. Oh, she checks on that one outside. It's a little too far outside. We're even at one apiece. Mitch Berry throwing his 5th pitch. Looking good so far. Number 45 tosses. Hard foul, first base line. Soon you're 1-2. Usually a good spot to be in. But our pitchers on 2 strikes sometimes have some not so great fortune. Oh, that was a throwaway. Up and out. Misses ball 2. 2 apiece. A lot of fans on hand here today, clapping, cheering on the Ramblers. Oh, he gets her. Nice breaker, low and away. She did not swing, and it must have made the edge of the strike zone. That's a K. That's another good one. That's going to be in Herbie Hackman. 182 on the season. No home runs. No RBIs. Fans standing up and cheering because they like where this is going. The Hackman played for San Diego last season. Moonstars fouls at first base line. 0-1 the count. They picked him up for his power. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That was a home run swing. They want the long ball, but Mitch Berry gets him low and away. Strike 3. Great first inning, Mitchie.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. No score. Enoch Hughes, Swindle, Heath, and Spray Bellamy going to get a first look at Dick Lucas, who's taking a bump with a 3.86 ERA. Come on, boys. Let's get the offense going early today.
Yeah. Smart hitting.
Yes, sir. The Enoch Hughes stepping in, the designated hitter. He's locked in and fit, hitting .412 with 1 RBI. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's also a little hack. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Little hack is in effect. There's a shot, but that's pulled foul along the first baseline. That's a low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Enoch Hughes, the designated hitter. That's low as well. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's inside ball 3. So he's gone to a full count. 3-2 to Enoch Hughes. That's way inside ball 4. Enoch Hughes will take a base. So 1 out with no outs, and in steps Swindle Heath.
I like that. He was 0-2 to start, and then they walk him.
Yeah.
He's 303, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. 7th pitch from Dick Lucas coming up right here. Inside corner, misses ball 1. He got slow speed at first base and a good arm at catching. That one makes it in for a strike. Now safety's off. 1 apiece. Pressure up now. Hard liner to left center field. Everybody's going around. That's going to be multiple bases. And in fact, they're going to keep going. Oh, they're going to get... Oh, okay. He gets thrown out. Oh, he's safe.
A triple for Swindle Heath, and Enoch Hughes will score, making it 1-0. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack, hitting .371. First pitch over the inside corner for a called strike. He's got 3 home runs and 5 RBIs. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Spray Bellamy, the Rambler third baseman. That's inside as well. Ball 2. Swindle Heath standing at third base. There's a shot. That's going to be foul into the stands along the first base side. Strike 2. 2-2 now. That's in there for a called third strike. And Spray Bellamy goes down on strikes. Corbin Huerta's going to step in.
Probably should have bunted him in for the run, you know. Corbin Huerta, 474, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. First pitch to Huerta, outside ball 1. 1-0 the count. We just need that single. Second pitch in there. Hard liner in the right center field. That's a clean single, and it brings in the run, Pete. Way to go, Huerta.
Yes, sir. So 2 in and 1 on. Evan Montez, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's a mind gamer slowpoke. He's hitting .405 with 4 home runs, 6 RBIs. 1 on, 1 out. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap between right and center. It's off the wall, and
Way to run it. Way to call him, coaches.
Yeah, Evan Montez comes back to first. The runners at the corners with 1 out. In steps Noah McLean.
Fans are going nuts. No likes the pitch is low. You got runners at the corners with just the 1 out. Pressure climbing up. We need that single up the middle. And looks like they're going to get another run, Pete. It's a clean single. And we bring in that second run. It's 3-0 Ramblers.
Yeah, in the bottom of the first. So runners at first and second with 1 out. Buck Daniel, he's on fire. The right fielder is neutral and fit. He's got bad jumps. Off-speed hitter. He's hitting 500 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. First pitch is low, ball 1. Buck Daniel, this is a rookie, 19-year-old kid. He's really kind of tearing up the, yeah, that's going to get into left field. Everybody's going to move up. Bases loaded now with only 1 out. And Johnny Contreras going to step in.
Johnny, 346, 1 home run, 1 RBI. It'd be great to get a second home run and a grand slam. Really punch ahead in this game against Tacoma here. Oh, instead it's a grounder second. They're going to get the double play and clear out the side.
Yeah. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit, Johnny. But the Ramblers put 3 on the board. So as we head into the top of the second, it's Ramblers 3, Herbisaurs nothing. Grunt Manley, Henry Hamster, and Angelica Enriquez going to see Mitch Berry, who threw 10 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts. His ERA's down to 3.55. Grunt Manley, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's an RBI hero. He's hitting 294, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Herbisaurs behind now in the top of the second, 3-0. First pitch from Berry is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Whoa.
Just missed on the inside corner for a called ball. That evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Herbisaur first baseman, Grunt Manley. There's a roller. That's going to be foul along the third base line. That'll even the count back up 2-2. That's in there for called third strike, and down goes Grunt Manley. Mitch Berry getting on a roll here. Henry Hamster, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. He's a big hack, hitting 323 with a home run, 1 RBI. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the second, Herbisaurs down 3-0. First pitch to Hamster's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Berry throwing his 17th pitch. That one's fouled back over the backstop. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's popped into foul territory, and Johnny Contreras is there. He's going to make the catch. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Angelica Enriquez, the right fielder. She's neutral and fit, hitting 182 with a home run and an RBI. 2 outs, bases empty in the top of the second. Enriquez playing right field for the Herbisaurs. Berry delivers. There's a shot. Boy, she got a hold of that one.
Yes, sir, she did.
Luckily, that went foul along the left field line. Well, actually in the stands along the left field line. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Berry kind of looking good. She takes that pitch for a called second strike. Berry just had her fooled on that one. She couldn't swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Enriquez. 2 Ks in the inning for Berry, who's got 4. We're going to go into the bottom of the second. It's Ramblers 3, Herbisaurs nothing. Maximiliano LeBlanc's first at bat. Enoch Hugh walked his first time up. Swindle Heath 1 for 1 with a triple. Dick Lucas at 21 pitches with 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, neutral and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's only hitting 105 so far this season. Lucas gets ahead. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get into left field, and the left fielder will pick it up and make the throw in. Ooh, a little bit of a bobble there at second base, but they were able to keep it in front of him. So 1 out with no outs. Enoch Hugh stepping in.
Good to see LeBlanc get on there, get a little something. Enoch Hugh walked earlier. Got a slow runner at first base. Oh, that Brender makes it back in for strike 0 in the count. Safety off now to the DH for the Texas Ramblers. That one's low in the dirt. The runner's going to get to second base on the steal. Pete's sliding in there, even how slow he is. Now he's in scoring position. Wow. All right, no outs. Man on second. Hard liner on the ground. Oh, I told him to come back, but he wasn't coming back. Do you have to do the bumper? I did the trigger.
The trigger.
I did the trigger.
Yeah, you got it. The right trigger.
Yeah, I did. Well, anyway, he didn't come back.
All right. So, yeah, the runner from second, Maximiliano LeBlanc, got thrown out at third. And there's a roller foul along the first base line. Runner at first base with 1 out. Swindle Heath is in there. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swindle Heath tripled his first time up. That's outside ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not a lot of speed at first base.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Swindle Heath. So 2 outs now with a runner at first base, and then steps Spray Bellamy.
Nice change up on that last one. Spray Bellamy, 0 for 1. You got 2 outs now, bottom of the second. We'd like to get one more run if we can. First one misses for ball. Good eye, Spray. 1-0 the count. Low pressure situation now. Misses inside as well. 2-0. Here comes the strike. Get ready to take it out. He'll wind up the toss. And then for strike, 0 the count. 2-1 the count. I'm sorry. There's a breaker. Oh, it's deep. It's deep, and it's going to be caught at the track for the third. Just in front of the bleachers, Pete.
Come on. Can't buy one. Going into the top of the third, it's Herbisaurs, no runs on no hits. Ramblers, 3 runs on 6 hits. Solomon Sandoval, Annabella Stokes, and Fiona Clark are going to first look at Mitch Berry, who's thrown 22 pitches with 4 strikeouts.
Fielder, number 48, Solomon Sandoval.
Solomon Sandoval, the right fielder for the Tacoma Herbisaurs. Looks a lot like Max LeBlanc. I don't know if they're related. No. He's tense. Hitting 111 of the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Right now, Mitch Berry, so far, knock on wood, pitching great today. This is that breaker inside. Ball 1-1 the count. 3-0. Ramblers this point. That game right between his legs. At least it didn't hurt him, Pete. Boy, you see the comebacker go straight up the middle, and I get nervous. I get real nervous.
I hear you.
All right, so Sandoval gets on first base. They got a runner on with no outs, but hopefully get that double play. Now, Annabella Stokes is a dive wizard. 344 on the season. There's a strike on the count. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Looking for that double play ball. I got fast runner at first base. Let's see if he goes. Nope. Curveball in there for strike. 0-2. He's got her in a hole. Mitch Berry locked in against the locked in batter. Goes to first. Not in time, but a good effort to get him back. Let's see. Stokes. He doesn't go inside near the hands. 1-2 the count to Annabella Stokes. Second baseman for Tacoma. Down the ground. Comebacker. He's just going to be able to get the one at first. It took him. He knocked the comebacker down. Didn't have enough time to cleanly field it, so he went to the sure base. Worried he'd throw it to second and miss them both. Fiona Clark, the catcher. We knew her playing out in Arizona with the Bee-Wolves. She is 0-56 in the season. No home runs, no RBIs. She's got fair power. She could take it out if you throw the wrong pitch to her. Breaker right in for strike. 0 the count. 1 out, top of the third. Mitch Berry throwing his 30th pitch right here. Swing and miss, strike 2. 0-2. He's got her in a hole. Be nice to get another K. He's got 16 on the season. There's 17. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He took some speed off it. She's upset with that, but it's another K. Looking great so far, Pete. Madoka Hayata. 0 for 1 today. It's a great contact hitter. Got that runner on second there. Could strand. Fooled her on that one. Low and away. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 the count. If we get out of this inning with 35 pitches, swing and a miss, strike 2. That'd be a real great pace. He's got 2 more to get rid of her. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another K. Mitch Berry day, Pete.
Yeah. We're going into the bottom of the third. It's still 3-0 Ramblers. Corbin Huerta 1 for 1. Evan Montez 1 for 1. Noah McLean 1 for 1. Lucas at 35 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 6 hits. His ERA's up to a 5.27. Yeah, he's averaging 2 strikeouts an inning. Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI today. Bottom of the third. Ramblers up 3-0. Let's put a couple more on the board. There's a hard roller to Stokes at second base. She'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and then steps Evan Montez.
Yeah, we want to drive up their pitch count. That was bad. Evan Montez 1 for 1 with a single today. We got to get some more runs here because we can't rest on 3-0. They can come back. First pitch way up high. No one's chasing that. 1-0 the count to Evan Montez. That's a ball. Good eye. Looked like a good from here, but there's a hard liner left center field. It's going to be short, Pete. That's going to... Oh, she knocks it down.
Oh, run.
He's running for second base. Alan, I thought that was going to be caught. Why didn't I tell him to go anyway? Okay, he makes it second with a nice double. She dropped the ball trying to catch it. Yeah.
She did. No McLean, the shortstop, is 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Favors the low pitch. Runner at second base. First pitch is low, ball one. One ball, no strikes. The wild thing.
Yeah.
There's a shot. That's into right field.
Oh.
And that's going to be foul. Just foul. One ball, one strike, one out to Noah McLean.
Really?
That's over the inside corner for called second strike. 1-1 now. I mean, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ripped foul into the dugout along the first base side. That's way inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Low. Full count now to Noah McLean. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, nice.
That catches the inside quarter for a called third strike, and down goes Noah McLean. So 2 outs, runner at second base. In steps Buck Daniel.
That was a good pitch to finish that one off on. 1 for 1 with a single. Buck Daniel got that runner at second base in jeopardy of stranding him. Hard liner left center field. That's going to put everybody around Pete. That's going to bring a run in, and Buck Daniel's going to get to second base. He's going to stop at second, though. Nice stand-up double for the kid, Pete, and another run.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Buck Daniel, like you say, this kid can play. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's a base rounder. So with 2 outs and a runner at second base, Contreras takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's low and outside ball 1. Lucas throwing his 50th pitch in the 3rd inning. That's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Johnny Contreras. There's a shot. That's going into straightaway center field. Doesn't have enough. It's going to go.
Yes.
It's out of here. A 2-run shot for Johnny Contreras to straightaway center field. That traveled 420 feet. It's his 2nd home run and 3rd RBI of the season. And the Ramblers now up 6-0. And in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. Nobody on, 2 outs.
Way to go, Waco Texan. Oh, it's good to be up 6-0, Pete. We're back in business. First pitch right in there for a strike, 0 in the count. Nick Lucas still pitching for Tacoma here after giving up half a dozen runs. That one misses high. We're even one apiece. Low pressure situation. Hard one past him out in center field. Boy, yeah, and if Max LeBlanc is getting 2 straight singles, Pete, you know the Herbisaurs got to do something different here.
Well, it's about time. Enoch Hugh, the designated hitter, he's locked in and fit. 0 for 1 with a walk. Maximiliano has struggled at the plate all season. If this is his coming out party, I'm happy with that. 1 on with 2 outs. The first pitch to Hugh is outside ball 1. That's way outside ball 2. Again, LeBlanc does not have a lot of speed at first base. There's a shot, but that's foul over the dugout on the 3rd base side. So 2 balls and a strike. That's low ball 3. Lucas at 59 pitches. There's a shot. Just got around too quick on it and pulled it into the stands along the first base side. That's outside ball 4. So runners now at 1st and 2nd with 2 outs, and in steps Swindle Heath.
Boy, Pete, we had this problem in the last game. We couldn't get past that 2 outs. They just kept driving at us. Swindle Heath 1 for 2. Got 2 slow runners on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. That one misses ball 1. Nick Lucas, I didn't see how many pitches. That's high. He's going to throw a 63rd pitch here in the 3rd inning right here, Pete. That's crazy. Ball 3, and he's got 3. Oh, let's see if Swindle goes for it. Oh, strike 1. Okay, in there for a strike. 3-1 hitter's pitch now. Hard one past the mound, and it's another single. And the runner's coming around 3rd for home. He's not going to make it because he's slow. Why did we tell him to go, Pete? Why did I tell him to go?
LeBlanc does not have a lot of speed.
Yeah, as he went around 3rd, I thought, oh, that's a mistake.
We're going into the top of the 4th. Ramblers 6, Herbisaurs nothing. Adeline Manning 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Herbert Hackman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Grunt Manley 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Mitch Berry at 34 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. Adeline Manning, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. She's 0 for 1 today. Again, all of these batters, the first 3 have struck out their last time up. Berry now. First pitch strike. He's still locked in. Fit.
No.
Inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Berry going to throw his 37th pitch in the top of the 4th. That's in there for called second strike. Again, fooled Manning. She didn't know what to do with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot, and that's going to get into left field, and Swindle Heath will come up firing. So 1 out with no outs. And then steps Herbert Hackman. Herbert Hackman, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. He's a big hack, but he's 0 for 1 today. Only hitting 167 on the season. A lot of speed at first base. First pitch is down in the dirt. LeBlanc keeps it in front of him. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. 1 ball, no strikes to Herbert Hackman.
Come on.
There's a roller foul along the first base line. So that evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Berry going to make his 41st. That's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first. And the runner is back. Pitcher disengagement limit. There's a shot.
Hey.
And that's going to be a line drive to Evan Montez, who makes the catch for the first out. So 1 out. And then steps Grunt Manley, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. So 1 on with 1 out. Grunt Manley, the first baseman. Herbisaur, first baseman. He rips that one, puts it in the stands along the left field line. Strike 1. That's in there for calls. Second strike again. Just had him fooled. No balls, 2 strikes. Berry in command here. There's a pop fly into right field. And who's it? Who's out there?
It was a gum. I didn't see. Sorry.
It's the kid, right? 19-year-old. So 2 outs. Fly ball to the right fielder. He makes the catch. 2 outs. Runner at first base still. In steps Henry Hamster. He's 0 for 1 today. Hitting .312. There's a shot. Oh, just past a diving Spray Bellamy. And the throw in to the cutoff man. And we'll have a runners at the corners, first and third with 2 outs. Angelica Enriquez steps in. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today, hitting .167 with a home run and an RBI. Actually, runners at second and third. I thought they were on the corners, but second and third with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ramblers holding on to a 6-0 lead. That one's outside, ball 1. Both runners have a lot of speed. There's a roller, and no McLean's going to get on it, pick it up, make the throw across the first base for the 3rd out, and retire the side. So we're going to head down to the bottom of the 4th. It is Ramblers 6, Herbisaurs nothing. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Corbin Hirta 1 for 2, and Evan Montez 2 for 2. Dick Lucas at 65 pitches with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, giving up 11 hits. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman's neutral and fit, favors the outside pitch. He's got big hack. He's 0 for 2 today, though. Come on, Spray. I don't need to keep reading those. I just swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Bellamy struggling today at the plate. That one's inside, ball 1. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Spray. That's high, ball 3. Lucas going to throw his 70th pitch in the 4th inning. That's ball 4, as the umpire says. So Spray Bellamy will take first base, 1 on with no outs. In steps Corbin Hirta.
It's good being ahead, but I start to feel bad for Tacoma here. 1 for 2 on the day, the center fielder, 475 in the season. It's popped up to right field, but again, it's not far enough. It's going to be short and caught, and Adeline Manning in center field for the first out.
Yeah, that should have taken that pitch. Evan Montez, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. Runner at first base with 1 out. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Lucas's accuracy is starting to struggle. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a rocket on the ground into center field. Would be a clean single for Evan Montez, who's 3 for 3 today, Tommy.
Wow. Yeah, he's looking great. I like me some Evan Montez. No McLean, Pete's favorite. 1 for 2, the single, and RBI. He's hitting 425, and that's it. That's it for Dick Lucas. I'm surprised they kept him in as long as they did. I guess they just needed him to stay in and rest their pitchers. We know what that's like, Dick.
Yeah, we do.
Libby Doe is going to come in, C-plus rank reliever. She's known mostly for her junk. She's also got good velocity and pretty good accuracy, although she's walk prone. She's locked in right now, though, which is going to help her out. She's got a 0 ERA, a 0.90 whip, and 2 Ks. And she's fair rested. She's not going to be able to throw more than 2 innings. She's a transplant here. I think she came in from San Diego Moonstars. She throws a 4-finger and the 2-finger, mixes it up with a changeup. So watch out for that, no McLean. The locked-in Libby Doe is going to start things off here. Her first pitch is a little bit high. 1-0 the count. Good eye, good patience. 2 runners on, 1 out. Hard liner to right field, but it's foul. And we're even now 1 apiece. Good contact, though. for the old shortstop. There's one in the gap between first and second. That's going to put him on clean single, Pete, and load the bases with one out.
Yes, sir. And in steps Buck Daniel. Buck Daniel, the right fielder's 2 for 2, a double, a single, and an RBI. Like I say, this kid can play, Tommy. He's an off-speed hitter. The bases are juiced. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the...
Yes!
There's a shot. That's going to be gone. Grand slam home run for Buck Daniels. And there we go. That one traveled 413 feet. His 3rd home run and 10th RBI of the season. This kid can play. The Ramblers are up 10-0, and Johnny Contreras is going to step in. Bases clear.
Just his 3rd home run at his first grand slam. How about that for the boy? He's not even 20. First pitch to Contreras in there for strike. Going 10-0, Pete. We were just here at this last game, but we were on the receiving end. That's popped up to center field. Andrew Manning's going to bring that one in for only the 2nd out.
Yep, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He favors the low pitch.
Who? Where's Max LeBlanc, and what have they done with him?
There's a base hit up the middle in the center field. He's 3 for 3 now, Tommy. 3 for 3 is Maxie LeBlanc.
Oh, gosh.
I'm happy. Hey, he's been hitting for junk, so it's nice to see him getting on.
This is one bipolar team we're watching here, Pete. You got Enoch Q now. I didn't see what he was on the day, but first one misses for a ball. Wouldn't know the count. Yeah, double digits in our favor to nothing. Boy, these Tacoma Herbisaurs, they just can't wait to get out of here. That one misses ball 2. There's one past the mound, another one into center field. Again, those center field singles. It's like a complete reversal of fortune from that last game.
It is. It's almost like we've stolen a page from the Moose's playbook. Yeah. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, 2 for 3, a triple, a single, and an RBI. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. In steps Swindle Heath. Oh. And he can go deep if he needs to. That one's in the stands along the right field line. Strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's inside, ball 2. That's her. Libby Doe is going to make her 15th pitch, low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The big hack in this effect. And so is walk prone. That's outside, ball 4. Bases are now loaded again. And in steps Spray Bellamy.
Spray 0 for 2 with a walk. 51, but Spray would like a grand slam too, Pete. There it is. Oh, and for strike on the count. Oh, could you imagine 2 grand slams would be the only time with 2 quick strikes? She's got him in a hole. She wants the K. Comes high and in. Ooh, it's not easy not swinging at that one. 1 and 2 now. That one low. 2, 2 and 2. She's gonna walk in a run. Past the mound into the center field, Pete. It's another. Okay, they're gonna hold up. They're just gonna get the 1 run, but they are gonna get one.
Yep, and in steps Corbin here to the center fielder. He's neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Bases still loaded. That's going to be the end of Libby Doe's day. They're going to bring in Sal Slinger, the A-ranked starting pitcher, relief pitcher. He has got a better than average velocity, poor junk, and good accuracy. He's tense but fit, though. He's got a 2.77 ERA, a 1.23 whip with 11 strikeouts. He has the stimulated trait. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. He's about halfway rested, so he may not have a long day. He's got that stimulated trait, which gives him a 5% chance of a plus fitness becoming juiced for the final 2.5 innings. So Corbin here to face it off against Sal Slinger. And Corbin here to puts that in the stands along the first base side. Strike 1. That one's ripped foul into the dugout along the first base side. 2 quick strikes.
Nope.
That one's popped up on the infield. The first baseman is out calling for it. And Grunt Manley makes the catch for the 3rd out. But the Ramblers put 5 on the board. We're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's Ramblers 11, Herbisaurs nothing. Solomon Sandoval 1 for 1. Annabelle Stokes 0 for 1. And Fiona Clark 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Barry had 49 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA's at a 2.87. Solomon Sandoval, the left fielder, is 1 for 1 with a single. He's also tense. Oh, and I'm pitching.
Well,
the guy there. Oh, no.
That's all right. That's piled up first base line. Souvenir. Yeah, I think was it Corbin Huerta? He wanted that shot at 2 grand slams in 1 game. Fouled back 2 foul balls. Souvenirs 0-2. Mitch Berry looking good. His 52nd pitch coming up. Curveball over to Noah McLean, who dives to his right to make the grab. Instead of getting the strikeout, they get the 3-pitch out.
I'll tell you, Tommy, I think they had a team meeting because the defense is so much better in this game.
Yeah. Annabella Stokes. I love that name, Annabella. Okay, that first pitch is coming right now. Right in there for strike. On the count to the second baseman for the Tacoma Herbisaurs. Ooh, swing and a miss, strike 2 on that changeup. She got ahead of it. That was a home run pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. She really wanted it. She's really upset. And that's another K racked up for the big man, Mitch Berry. Fiona Clark 0 for 1, only 0-53. Not a great year so far for Fiona. We're presently moving into the second quarter of the season right now at this top of the 5th inning. Curveball in there for a strike, 0 on the count. First quarter saw us at first place, so second quarter starting pretty well. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 got our hole. Could Mitch Berry close out in 60 with another K? Oh, fouled back, Souvenir. Pardon me. Still 0-2. Oh, she does not chase the one away. Good pitch selection, though. 1-2. Here comes pitch number 60 right now. Gets the signal from LeBlanc, winds up, throws it. Oh, she checked inside, does not go. Ball. 2-2-2. 61st pitch. Hard one on the ground. Evan Montez dives to his left. Throws it and gets her out. That's that defense.
Yes, sir. We're going to get heading into the bottom of the 5th. It's a Ramblers 11. Herbisaurs nothing. Evan Montez 3 for 3. No McLean 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Buck Daniel 3 for 3 with a home run and a double. Sale Slinger threw 3 pitches in his brief appearance in the 4th. Evan Montez, the second baseman's locked in fit. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Wow. Evan Montez happy to be here today at the ballpark. That one outside misses ball 1. We're looking 11-0. Ramblers bottom of the 5th. This game's just past the halfway mark, Pete. That one misses ball 2. 2-0. Here comes the one outside 3-0. He's nervous throwing to Montez, and he should be. Oh, fouled back off the fence. 3-1 the count. Hitter's pitch. Late swing, strike 2, 3-2 full count. He's getting the pitch count up though. Low it away, and he walks the handlebar mustache shortstop, second baseman.
Yep, in steps No McLean, the shortstop. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Well, we know he favors that low pitch.
I just lost
Evan
the audio
Montez
with you.
Speed.
Hold on a second here. I can't hear you. I guess it's my headphones. Oh, hard line.
Shot that's going to get into. That's into center field, and the center fielder is there. And No McLean's pulling into second, and Evan
in there. All right. Okay, I'm back, Pete.
12-0. Buck Daniel going to step in with a runner at second base and only no outs, I don't think.
Thanks for covering there, boy. My headset went out, and it just repaired itself, so I don't know what happened. Buck Swiner, deep to left field, but short.
I can't get a home run to save my life.
I like to get that way up in the sky.
I do. I like to hit him straight up in the air. That's what I like. Even when it makes that sound, like when Tommy hits it and boosh and it takes off. Mine goes boosh, it goes straight up into the air. And then I don't know how they do that. Johnny Contreras, runner at second base with 1 out. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
When Pete's batting, they got to clear the airspace above this.
Yep, that's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, there's a fly ball into right field. No, McLean's getting back to second. He's going to take off. No, he's going to hold it.
Yeah, good thinking.
Runner at second with 2 outs. In steps Maxi LeBlanc, the new and improved Maxi LeBlanc.
Yeah, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. His RBI is already up to 227. I mean his RBI, his average, his RBI, 227 RBIs. That one's in there for strike. Oh, I'm just kidding. He's got no home runs, no RBIs. Breaks his bat straight to the mound. Slinger picks up, throws him out.
Oh, come on, Maxi. Well, we pick up 1 more, so as we head into the top of the 6th, Herbisaurs no runs on 3 hits. The Ramblers 12 runs on 18 hits. Madoka Hayata 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Adeline Manning 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Herbert Hackman 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Mitch Berry is putting up some numbers. I wish I would have seen him, but I didn't. Hayata 0 for 2 today. Madoka Hayata playing shortstop for the Herbisaurs. Mitch Berry is on fire right now, throwing his 62nd pitch in the top of the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
There's a roller, but that's going to be foul along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. That's popped foul out of play along the third base side. Very quickly, Hayata in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She gets enough of that to push it foul, so she'll get another pitch. 1-2. Oh, that one was low. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot into left field. Oh, and it's not. I didn't get far enough. Oh, and she's running around the bases. She's pulling into third. And that's a triple. Swindle Heath lost the ball in the sun.
Center fielder, number 22.
Poor play in the left field. Adeline Manning, the center fielder, 1 for 2. So runner at third base with nobody out. Adeline Manning hitting .250.
That's low.
First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Low.
Mitch Berry, that's low, ball 2. Berry going to throw his 70th pitch here to Adeline Manning in the 6th inning.
Strike.
That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at third base. Mitch Berry deals. Here's a shot that's foul along the left field line. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big strikeout here would be, oh, and he gets it. Gets her swinging on the high fastball. 1 out. In steps Herbert Hackman, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 2 today. He's known as a big hack. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 6th, Mitch Berry dealing. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Berry on fire, throwing his 74th over the plate for a called strike. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a shot, but that's going to be into the stands along the left field line. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Mitch Berry delivers. He gets enough to pop that over the backstop for a foul ball. Swing and miss. Strike 3. It's a drop. 3rd strike. And they throw to first and get Herbert Hackman. So 2 outs now. In steps Grunt Manley, the first baseman. He's 0 for 2 today. Runner at third base still. And Grunt Manley's known as an RBI hero. First pitch. And that's a shot. And that's going to get, oh, that'll get passed into, yeah. There's why he's got that moniker, the RBI hero. That was just had enough to squeak past the first baseman. Henry Hamster, the third baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a double. And the Herbisaurs have scored here in the top of the 6th, making it 12-1. 2 outs, runner at first base. First pitch to Hamster's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Henry Hamster playing third base for the throw over to first. Ooh, a low throw. But Contreras was able to corral it. So no balls, 1 strike. There's a, wow, that's ripped foul along the left field line. And now Hamster's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ooh, that one was high. Ball 1. 1-2.
Yeah.
That's over the outside corner. Hamster didn't even offer at it, but that's a called 3rd strike. So we'll head into the bottom of the 6th. It's Ramblers 12, Herbisaurs 1. Enoch Q 1 for 2 with the 2 walks. Swindle Heath 2 for 3 with a triple, a walk, and a strikeout. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Sal Slinger at 17 pitches. Enoch Q, the designated hitter, is 1 for 2, a single and 2 walks. He's locked in and fit right now. That one's low, ball 1. Sal Slinger. That's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Enoch Hugh. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. There's a shot. That's out of here. Another home run. Enoch Hugh has gone yard. And that one traveled 365 feet to left field. It's his first home run and 2nd RBI of the season. The Ramblers go up 13-1, and in steps Swindle Heath.
Wow. Swindle Heath. 2 for 3 with the triple on the singles. Somebody take a seat. Bottom of the 6th. Right in there for ball. Oh, like a low pressure situation. There's the strike. 1 apiece now. 13-1. Texas inside. Ball 2. 2-1. Dangerous hitter. Careful pitcher. Oh, foul ball. First baseline. Souvenir. There you go, kid. 2 apiece. on the ground past the mound. Shortstop Hayata picks it up, whips it to first. 1 down.
Yep, then steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, and an RBI. Favors that outside pitch. That's going to be the end of Sal Slinger's day.
Uh-huh.
They're going to bring in Justice McLean, the C-ranked relief pitcher. He's got less than average velocity, about average junk, and less than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 5.4 ERA, a 1.8 whip, and 1 strikeout. He's a composed pitcher with an elite 2-finger fastball. He's almost fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball, that elite 2-seam fastball, and a changeup.
And he's a
composed
she.
pitcher, which she is a she. Yeah, Justice McLean. Sorry. She that composed attribute gives her a plus 25 accuracy when pitching with a 3-ball count, and the elite 2-finger means she's got increased pitch speed and break when pitching with a 2-seam fastball.
Easy for you to say.
It is. I am so parched right now. Justice McLean's first pitch, another sidearm thrower for the Herbisaurs. That's in there for a strike.
Oh.
That one's popped up into foul territory along the third base side. The third baseman's there making the call. And Hamster makes the catch for the second out. Corbin Huerta stepping in.
Corbin Huerta, 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Still hitting the 400s on this season. Beautiful afternoon in Texas for baseball, people. First one misses the ball, 1 to the count. Second one high and in, ball 2. Now she's going to go in the middle after 2-0. There it is. Strike. Oh, 2-1 now. She's hits under, fouls it up here by us. Almost reached that. 2-2-2. And then it's 3-2-2. Full count right at him. Hard one past him out into center field, and it's another single. Man, and these Herbisaurs can't wait to get out of town.
Yes, sir. Devin Montez, the second baseman, steps in. He's locked in and fit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles and a walk. Runner at first base with 2 outs. Ramblers up 13-1 in the bottom of the 6th. There's a shot. Another home run. That is out of here. See you. And Evan Montez just took that one. How far? That one traveled 449 feet. That's his 5th home run and 8th RBI, and the Ramblers are up 15-1. No McLean, the shortstop, stepping into the batter's box.
What is happening? Noe McLean, 3 for 4. Like, see the pitches down on the bottom. There it is, past the mound, but the shortstop Hayata picks it up, whips it over without a pump, and finally closes the side.
I don't know, but you're averaging like 3 or 4 home runs a game. We're going into the top of the 7th. You are. Angelica Enriquez 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Salmon Sandoval 1 for 2, and Annabella Stokes 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Barry at 83 pitches with 10 strikeouts and giving up 5 hits. Angelica Enriquez, the right fielder, is 0 for 2 today. I'm thinking, yeah, okay. I'm pitching. This is the 7th, so we're hoping he can get through at least the 7th, right?
Yeah. First pitch misses for a ball. 1 to the count. 85th pitch coming up right here from Mitch Berry. He's going deep. That one's a fly ball to shallow right field. Evan Montez goes back and calls it. Gets that first out. 2 pitches, 1 out. Still good pace. This one bringing Solomon Sandoval 1 for 2 with a single, but he's tense. Only hitting 138. He's a power hitter, so the outfield's going to go deep just in case. Top of the 7th, Mitch Berry going deep just like we needed him to. I'd like to see him go into the 8th inning. Curveball on the ground to McLean. That's a 1 pitch out, Pete. 1 pump throw over to first. 3 pitches, 2 outs. I like that ratio.
Yeah.
Annabella Stokes 0 for 2. Dive Wizard. Yeah, because we can get him. Maybe we'll call him get. No, I don't want to say that. Knock on wood. Knock on something. She's a great contact there. No power. Got a good batting average on the season. So you still got to be careful with her. First pitch misses high and in. Ball 1. 1 to the count. Annabella Stokes. Low and away ball 2. Have to throw to her now. Inside strike 1. Now safety off. He's going to throw his 90th pitch. In the top of the 7th. Annabella Stokes hopefully close out the side. Get her to pop it out or ground it out. Either one. Foul ball behind the plate. Souvenir. 2-2-2. Mitch Berry, number 49, winds up, tosses. Hard one over to Johnny Contreras, diving over and tossing it to Mitch Berry, covers the bag. Mitch is really happy with that, Pete.
He certainly is. We're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It is Ramblers 15, Herbisaurs 1. Buck Daniel 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. Johnny Contreras 1 for 4 with a home run. Maximiliano LeBlanc 3 for 4. Justice McLean 10 pitches. Bucky Daniel, the right fielder's locked in and fit 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, a single, 5 RBIs. If he can hit a triple, he'll be the first one to hit for the cycle. Still haven't seen it.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss, strike one. No balls, 1 strike to Buck Daniel. That one's high, ball 1. 1-1 now to Buck. There's a shot into left field, and the left fielder on the run will make the catch. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Johnny Contreras.
I was hoping for that triple. Let's see.
Cool.
Yeah. Hard one. Straight to second base. And Alex Stokes picks it up. The throw out. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. This is a quick one. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. 3 for 4 with 3 singles and a walk, I believe. He favors that low pitch, the first pitch. So low it was on the ground. 1 ball, no strikes. And she goes down. A hit to the face. Oh, and come on, Maxie, you got to run it out, buddy. 3 up, 3 down, and we're going to head into the top of the 8th. It is Ramblers 15, Herbisaurs 1. Fiona Clark 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Madoka Hayata 1 for 3 with a triple and a strikeout. Adeline Manning 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Buried at 91 pitches with 10 strikeouts. Fiona Clark, the catcher, neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today, hitting a .05.
All right.
McLean has a body contusion.
Oh, jeez, we didn't want that. But, man, that was us in the last game to a T.
Yeah. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Fiona Clark. Mitch Berry is on fire right now. Allen's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Berry throwing his 94th pitch for a called strike. Strike 2. He's still putting the K's on the board. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Down goes Fiona Clark for like the 3rd time today, and his 11th. Madoka Hayata, the shortstop, 1 for 3 with a triple. She hit the triple and then wound up getting stuck on base. First pitch to Hayata is in there for called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mitch Berry going deep today. That's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Come on, Mitchie. Finish her out. There's a shot. That's going to be a single into center field. Corbin Hurta's going to pick it up and get it into the cutoff quickly. And they hold her to a long single. But 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Adeline Manning, the center fielder. She's 1 for 3 with a single. 1 on with 1 out. A lot of speed in Adeline Manning.
Oh, no.
There's
Get
a
it.
shot.
Yes.
And a diving catch by Swindle Heath. And he throws it into second to hold Manning to first. So 2 outs now, and in steps Herbert Hackman. He's tense but fit. 0 for 3 today. Known as the Big Hack. A lot of speed at first base. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. First pitch is low, ball 1. Again, LeBlanc was able to keep it in front of him. Throw to first, and Manning is back. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Herbert Hackman, the designated hitter, has hit a fly ball into right field. Buck Daniel is under it. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. Enoch Hugh, 2 for 3, a home run and 2 walks. Swindle Heath, 2 for 4, a triple, a walk, and a strikeout. Spray Bellamy, 1 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. McLean at 16 pitches, giving up 2 hits. ERA's at 7.2. Although they're going to pull her, I got to believe. Enoch Hugh, the designated hitter, is on fire right now and fit. 2 for 3, a home run, a single, 2 walks. Justice McLean's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in the B-ranked closing pitcher, Delmar Holland. Delmar Holland with average velocity, less than average junk, but good accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 1.50 ERA, a 1.50 whip, 10 strikeouts. He's got an elite 4-seam fastball and a slider.
All right. First one misses for a ball. Ball 1 count. 15-1. That was it for strike. We're even now 1 apiece. 3rd pitch high and in. Good eye, good patience. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. There's 1. Strike 2. Evens things up at 2 apiece. She's doing like a pitching machine. That one on the ground to Hayata. Shortstop, 1 pump throw to first. 1 down.
Oh, now he's upset. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. 2 for 4, a triple, a single, a walk, and an RBI. All these Ramblers hitters. Finally, the offense gets going here after a couple of false starts. There's a blooper into, but Annabelle Stokes was able to make the run to right behind second base and make that catch. So 2 outs, and then steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray 1 for 4, likes his pitches outside, bottom of the 8th. Swings and misses. That went inside, 0-1 the count. Second pitch, hard one back to the mound. Comebacker, Holland picks it up. Those are the first 3 down.
Yeah, we're going to head into the top of the 9th. It is Ramblers 15, Herbisaurs 1. Grunt Manley 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Henry Hamster 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Angelica Enriquez 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Barry at 102 pitches with 11 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits.
Number 21,
Grunt Manley stepping in.
The Grunt Man. Let's see if he can pitch a whole game, Pete. He's at 102 pitches. If he gets out of this quickly, he can. That one popped back. Foul ball. Souvenir. Hard foul ball. First line. Another Souvenir. 0-2's got him in a hole. Mitch Berry still got gas. That one up high. This is ball 1. 1-0 count. Low away ball 2. We're at 2-2 now. Quiet. Hard foul off the wall. Still 2-2. 107 pitches. He's losing velocity. Popped up to left field. Swindle Heath is underneath it, waving it off. That's going to be caught. We're 2 outs away from a full game from a pitcher. We just needed to go deep, Pete. What a great run from the Henry Hamster. 1 for 3 with a double. Power hitter. Nobody on. 108 pitches. Mitch Berry, I didn't know he had it in him. Down misses low and way. Still just missing velocity. 0-1. 1-0. Hard one in the right field. Buck Daniel going on over. Makes that grab for the second out. Pete, we're 1 out away. Angelica Enriquez, power hitter, out for 3. Outfield's going to go deep just in case. You never know. 110 pitches. Mitch Berry's a machine. Right at her with a strike. 0 on the count. He's on fire now. He still has junk and accuracy. Check swing, strike 2. 1 more to go. Could he end this on a K? Be a nice highlight, wouldn't it? He's breathing heavy. Winds up, throws. Oh, that gets way up and out. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Curve ball over to Noah McLean. Grabs it. Third out. Way to go. Ha ha.
Yes, sir. The Ramblers win. Ramblers win. What a game. What a comeback game after just being completely embarrassed in their last one. This was, and like Tommy said, this was what Mitch Berry had to do. They had to come out and give that bullpen a chance to rest, get a chance to get their wind again, and Mitch Berry goes the full 9. Only gives up 1 run the entire game.
Wow.
What a performance. What a performance from Mitch Berry. Again, I talked about it at the beginning of the season. He's a guy that I always had hopes for, but he just never seemed to be able to put it together. And so far, he's had three outings, one of which didn't look so good, but the last 2, boy, he's been on fire.
Oh, man, yeah. Like you said, we needed something big from him. We got something enormous, huge. Did not expect that. I didn't know he'd ever go and call a game. And like you said, a 1-hitter, that's crazy. And then the offense. Look, we get 3 runs in the first. We don't get nothing in the second. And at that point, I was still saying, we got to be careful because these guys can always come back. We get 3 more in the third, 5 more in the fourth, 1 more in the fifth. Finally, the Herbisaurs get 1 in the sixth. And then we answer with 3 more. And that's how it stays. Last 3 innings, no score. The Herbisaurs end up with 1 run on 6 hits. And the Ramblers get 15 on 21. Just a huge one-sided blowout.
Yes, sir. Yeah, what a game.
Hitting for the Herbisaurs, not looking great. Madoka Hayata goes 2 for 4, has a good day, gets a run, strikes out once. So Adeline Manning goes 1 for 4, gets 2 strikeouts, not all that good. Herbert Hackman, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Grunt Manley, the manly man, goes 1 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Not a total loss. Henry Hamster 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Enriquez 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Solomon Sandoval 1 for 3. Annabella Stokes 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and Fiona Clark 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. A lot of offers.
Yeah, and then for the Ramblers, of course, this is going to take a bit, but Enoch Hugh goes 2 for 4. He scored 2 runs, hit a home run, picks up an RBI, and walked twice. Swindle Heath goes 2 for 5, scores a run, picks up an RBI, and walked once, also struck out once. Spray Bellamy goes 1 for 5, scored a run, picked up an RBI, walked once, struck out once. Corbin Hirta 2 for 5 with scoring 2 runs and an RBI. You got Evan Montez goes 4 for 4, scored 4 runs, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs, and walked once. No McLean 3 for 5, scored a run, picks up 2 RBIs, and no McLean. Yeah, 2 RBIs. He struck out once. Buck Daniel goes 3 for 5, scored 2 runs, hits a home run, picks up 5 RBIs today, Tommy. Johnny Contreras 1 for 5, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs, and then Maxi LeBlanc, thank God, finally gets off the snide. He goes 3 for 5 and scored a run. So,
Yeah.
good day offensively for the Ramblers.
Yeah, and those averages, only one hitter of those 9 under 300. Four 400s and a 500. Just crazy bad area. Great offense. Finally got some defense to pair it.
Yeah.
Pitching for the Herbisaurs. Ugh. All right, Dick Lucas gets the loss. Get this. Throws 3 1/3 innings. Gives up 12 hits, 8 earned runs, walks 3 batters, strikes out 3 somehow, gives up a home run. I think it was the grand slam. His ERA climbs up to a 7.80. He's now 0-2 on the season. Libby Doe comes in, throws a third of an inning. She throws a third of an inning, gives up 5 hits and 3 earned runs. Walks a batter, gives up a home run. Is she the one who got knocked out by a hit too? By a comebacker?
No, I think that was Justice McLean.
Oh, okay. So her ERA is a 3.86. She's 1-1 on the season now. Sal Slinger comes in, sidearm, throws an inning and 2/3, gives up just 2 hits, 2 earned runs, walks a batter, gives up a home run. His ERA is at 3.68, 0-1 in the season. That was a pretty good performance. Justice McLean, like you said, goes 1 2/3 innings before getting taken out by a comebacker. That's the 4th one in 2 days. Gives up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, gives up a home run. They got her ERA is 7.20 and a 0-1 record. And then finally, D. Holland comes in, throws an inning, gives up nothing. Best performance of any of the Herbisaurs. Their ERAs to a 1.29, and they're 0-1 in the season.
And over there for the Ramblers, Mitch Berry, of course, will get the win. He pitched all 9 innings. He only gave up 6 hits, 1 earned run, struck out 11, Tom. Put down 11.
Wow.
His ERA's
That's Hurley Bender stuff.
I know. And Berry's not even a superstar. His ERA's at a 2.61, and his record improves to 2 wins, no losses, and no saves, and that's his first complete game of the season. 3 stars of the game, Tommy. Buck Henry, the B-minus ranked 19-year-old first baseman outfielder, went 3 for 5 with a home run, a double, 5 RBIs, and scored 2 runs himself. What a day, boy. What a day.
Wow, he gets first star, and you call him the wrong last name.
What did I call him?
Buck Henry.
Oh, Buck Daniel. Buck Daniel.
All right, the second star of the game, Evan Montez, A-minus ranked number 11, second base shortstop. Another great. I mean, he gets second star after hitting 4 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and 4 runs. I mean, the first star is pretty darn good if that gets you second star.
Yeah, and then last but not least, of course, the B-ranked starting pitcher, Mitch Berry. Look at the smile on the face. He goes 9 innings, only gave up 6 hits, 1 earned run, and 11 Ks. What a day. Tommy G got 10 hits, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, 3 great catches, 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 56%. Pete J with 11 hits, 5 RBIs, 2 great catches, and 5 strikeouts for a contribution of 44%.
Wow, what a difference a day makes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Post-game show. Holy cats. That was total flop, total flip-sided, and nice.
Yeah, it was, like I say, it was good to get off the snide. But to be the ones who were playing well as opposed to the ones who were like just mired in the muck, which is what it seemed like in those 2 losses we had, the one against the Jackson and that second game against the Moose. We just, like I say, it was the pitching, it was the fielding. We just weren't hitting. We didn't start hitting till late in the game. And by that time, we were so far behind, it didn't really matter,
Yep. Well, a little news coming in the ticker here. There's a movement here. Nori Miyoshi gets signed to the Jacks, replacing Gia Axelson. Oh, wow, okay. So Gia Axelson, who was on that team that just destroyed us the other day, 26-year-old left fielder outfielder, C ranked, known mostly for connectivity at 77. She was an RBI's hero and an easy target. She was making $4.1 million a year. She gets replaced by Nori Miyoshi. I can't remember who Miyoshi used to play for. She's a B- ranked 32-year-old left fielder outfielder. She's known mostly for fielding, 94 fielding. They gained 51 in fielding, so that's a big defensive move. Like they really need the defense. She's got good connectivity against left-handers. She's going to make $4.3 million a year to play out in Baltimore for those red hot Jacks.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're paying $200,000 more for just a much better fielder.
Yeah.
They must feel they have enough offense, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, so schedule real quick. That's big. Yeah, our next game's going to be against those Overdogs. Overdog's going to be in town. We still have some home games. We have 5 more home games left. We have the Overdogs. It's going to be Glover versus Neomo. And then Beefy's going to climb the mountain versus Sawteeth and Melody Moods. Lad Bradwick's going to come back from that injury and play against the Platypi and Grubs. And then we'll see Mitch Berry again at home still against the Wild Pigs 4 games from now.
Yep.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
that is good stuff. Yeah, where are the Wild Pigs right now?
Yeah, we got the 4 best batting averages in the league over there. Buck Daniel, Corva Huerta, Evan Montez, Noah McLean. Yeah, I guess at the quarter way mark, let's take a look at this. Top 10 batters in the league right now. Elmo Slayer topping them. When you're looking for Ramblers, you got Mitch Berry, ranked number 5. Corbin Huerta, ranked 8th, and Evan Montez, 9th.
Where are you at?
The current season leaders.
Yeah.
And then batting average. We got the top 4. We got 5 out of 10. Buck Daniels hitting 516. 516. Corbin Huerta's 465. Evan Montez 463. Noah McLean 442. Downton Upton squeaks in there. Then you got Kid Paul. Just what a hitting team.
Yeah. Aviana. Home runs, you got Evan Montez and Noah McLean on the list there. Evan Montez is 2 off of the lead. Kelby King holding the lead with 7 home runs. Evan Montez with 5, Noah McLean with 4 runs batted in.
Yeah, Montez got a home run tonight too. Yeah, runs batted in. Huerta and Buck Daniel all tied for, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th. On base percent, all the percentages I do. The hits, Corbin, look, and hits again. Top 3 hits. Corbin Huerta was 20 hits. Noah McLean and Evan Montez 19. Buck Daniel was 16, ranked down there at 4, 5, 6th. Just nuts.
Yeah. Downton Upton and Lydia Guns is coming in at 17. Two behind Noah McLean and Evan Montez. So
that's crazy.
Buck Daniel's creeping up 16. So yeah, I mean he's having a great season. Like I say, if they don't really do awards at the end of the season, do they? Like
no, they should though. Yeah.
Rookie MVP and stuff like that.
Evan
Montez.
13 runs scored. Noah McLean another 9.
Ray Bellamy and Evan Montez caught stealing twice.
Yeah. Go for pitching there. Well, I guess we got nobody on the pitching. And neither do the Overdogs.
Mitch Berry on strikeouts.
Oh, yeah, next
leading.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, because this one game, he got 11 here. Yeah, so he would have had 13. He wouldn't have even been on that list, but he just jumped on it. Leland Bull with the 068 whip. That's pretty great. Yeah. Okay. All right, folks. Well, we won't take up any more time, but we wanted to check that really quick. And we will see you then for this next game. We're going to host those Overdogs. It's a game we should win. Let's hope we do. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ. And we're saying, get out of here.